guys, welcome back to Fine Kettle Kitchen. So tonight I'm just doing a sheet pan meal, but I am going to be making dessert in my pressure cooker. I'm going to be making rice pudding, super simple, few ingredients. Let's get going. So I already have the pot on the brown and saute, just so it gets nice and warm. 1 tablespoon of butter. I'm going to let that get nice and melted. And then I'm going to add in 3/4 of a cup of Arborio rice. And I just want to toast it up just a little bit until the ends of the rice kernels are translucent. Then we'll add all the other ingredients and get it cooking. I do have all prepped. So I have 1/3 cup of heavy cream, which this is for later. I have the vanilla. I have 1/2 cup of water. So butter is melted. I'm going to throw in the 3/4 cups of Arborio rice. Just going to give that just a toss. So this is going to be about a minute that you're going to toast this to get some flavor. Yum. You can either eat this warm or you can eat this cold. I have 1 can of evaporated milk. I have my salt. I have the eggs. You want them to be room temperature because you're going to temper these eggs when this does its first cook. I really shouldn't say first cook. It's only going to cook once. We're going to do a natural pressure release, and after that, we'll take some of it out, temper it with the egg mixture, which I'll show you later. All right, so we're going to give this about probably about another 30 seconds. So I'll bring you right back. So it's been about 30 seconds. I want to try to see if I can show you what I'm talking about with the grain of rice. So just the tip is just turning translucent. So that's when you want to add everything in. So I'm going to actually shut this off. We're going to pour in 1 12-ounce can of evaporated milk. Put the spoon off to a side. Sorry, I had to leave to go get the sugar. 1/2 cup of sugar. 1/2 cup of water. ¼ teaspoon of salt. Anything sweet, you always want to balance it with salt. And this is your preference. You can do either 1 or 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I'm actually going to do 2. So you just want to give this a mix and make sure the sugar is nice and dissolved. All right. Put this aside. Grab my lid. And lock and turn the valve into the seal position, and I'm going to bring it up front. So if you have an Instant Pot, you're just going to do manual high pressure for 10 minutes. On the Crock-Pot Express, you're just going to do rice, 10, switch the pressure over to high, and then start. We are going to do a natural pressure release, so once the 10 minutes is up, I'm just going to shut the pot off and then leave it alone. I've shut the pot off, and I'm going to do a natural pressure release for about 15 minutes. Right, so now we are going to do a quick release for the excess pressure. So I have the 1 egg and the 1 egg yolk. I'm going to put in the cream. Had to give my whisk a wash. You want to whisk that together. So you get a nice thick and creamy consistency. All right. So you just want to give the rice just a stir to break any of it up. So I'm going to take about just 1 ladle full. Let me look this back. So I have 1 ladle, and you want to stir while you add it in, just so you can temper the eggs. Get a little more juice. And you do that because you don't want to make scrambled eggs. Great. So you're going to add the egg mixture into the pot. Give it a nice stir, and this egg will make it nice and creamy, thick, and rich. All right, so now we have some rice pudding, and I'm going to let this set for just about 5 minutes with the lid on. I actually let this sit for about 15 minutes because I don't like it scalding hot. I like it just warm. I did leave the lid off because I didn't want any steam buildup. So you can just serve it up. Nice and warm. You can serve it with dried fruit, candied lemon peels, candied orange peels, candied cherries. Be fabulous. So this is my simple rice pudding. You can also put this in the fridge, cool it for an hour, and you can keep it in an airtight container for about 2 days in your fridge before you would need to toss it. Hope you guys enjoy your sweet dessert.